What's up, folks? It's Shale here. Just wanted to do another talk, nerd talk, where I cover the subject of the latest sci-fi and nerdy franchises out there right now, and how my opinions are falling apart. I did a previous video where I talked about Star Wars, and it's very much true. I mean, within the past few weeks, numerous Star Wars projects have been canceled. I mean, urgency didn't bother with Star Wars. They've canceled numerous projects that were in the works, but as time progressed, they lost funding for other projects they're working on under their umbrella. Like Star Wars 13, that was canceled, and numerous other Star Wars games have been canceled in the past couple of years. For example, they've gone with cheap and affordable Star Wars games for a long time. Even after they bought the rights to the franchise, they played it too safe, in my opinion, when it comes to Star Wars gaming content. Battlefront 2 is good, I like it, but aside from that, it's been really cheap. It's been really cheap. It's been really cheap. It's been very cost effective, and they're really trying to branch. The way they're going about the expand universe is also very cheap, where they're releasing. There's a difference between a preview expanded universe and they're not going to take many chances. Not taking many chances on this expanded universe. Very simple, very not complex, very hey, let's throw a video game or a book or or this or that or a product to sell the universe. Well, the old universe, in my opinion, sold its universe through D&D games, sold it through RPG books, comics, and I will give this. Disney comics for Star Wars are very good. I do enjoy the Aftermath trilogy, but I just feel like the way they market the novels has been really crappy, and just the fact that they're just handling this like it's a business instead of a world-building, ever-evolving fantasy/philosophical universe like the previous canon, I am very much opposed to this. How they're selling it like a franchise with the old canon as a mythos. That's my issue with the new writing staff. I think the new Thrawn novels are pretty good, but aside from that, it lacks the soul. I mean, you're not going to deep the old books. You're not fleshing out plot farther than just a single book. The Aftermath trilogy was like the only book series in the canon that actually had a consistency. That was kind of a trilogy where linear-based storyline with how you got from one novel character to the other. This is a bunch of standalone with the canon. Just randomly throwing things out there, not really feeling it much past the point of complexity. Aside from that, I mean, just they canceled the new Star Wars trilogy they were going to do. Star Wars Resistance looks like trash. It looks like absolute bullshit. The way they're handling this franchise is terrible. I used to be obsessed about Star Wars, like write my own stories, tell my own stories, create my own adventures in a Kotar exploder. But now it feels like it's not even worth the time. It's not that immersive in the universe anymore. I don't love Star Wars as much as I used to. That's sad. I grew up watching Star Wars and reading Star Wars and reading Star Wars. And now it's gone. Well, not gone, but it feels so much less than what it used to be. Therefore, I always see that different. The other issues I'm finding in the Star Wars franchise are just you're not doing as many D&D Star Wars games as you did, not many RPG books, not as many actual single-player stories. The Fallen Jedi Order, that looks kind of cool, should be decent. At least as good as Battlefront 2, if not better. But in general, this is the way they've been handling numerous installments of the franchise has been very disappointing. I thought Rebels was trash, that's just me. Well, something else I've been noticing with the Star Wars series is just look at Solo. It wasn't that good. Okay, the fact is they started these projects halfway and they cancel them, or they do them half-assed. You can just put Star Wars 6 film. Solo was not that good at all. I thought it was very rushed, and unlike Rogue One, it was Wars, well done, following the previous release. I thought Force Awakens was terrible. I thought Last Jedi was better than Force Awakens to me, though. But it feels like the movies have lost their touch. It's like, when it comes to like Marvel and Star Wars, and other franchises as well, like DC, the Hollywood formula has just started treating movie franchises and IPs like they're COD, like they're Call of Duty. Like, let's just create this, a unique thing for this that makes it different than the last installment we made, and just keep cutting these things out like cookie cutter franchises. It's stupid. I hate that. Marvel can pull it off somehow. I don't know how, but they do. Well, even then, it's still kind of cheap. There's the marketing is heavy as hell. I did like Infinity War, but the other issue I have isn't just Star Wars, it's Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek Discovery is like, in the broader sense of what I'm talking about here, with all these like sci-fi reboots, whether it be Stargate, Star Wars, X-Files, that's like, but with all these new franchises they're bringing back with new life, it feels like they're not treating this like they're not treating it like a continuation. They're just corporate greed and the writing industry is just clashing heads, and they're just destroying the franchise in the process. It feels like every sci-fi film or hero movie has to try and be a piece of the SJWs and try to play it safe. They don't go as far as they used to. They don't go for the deep lore, the deep philosophical meanings in their universes anymore. Star Trek used to be very deep and philosophical. I feel like Discovery is just an attempt. Now, I'm not saying, look, when I say this, do not misunderstand me for sexist. It just feels like they're trying to play off gender norms, play off social justice warrior issues. It doesn't feel like it used to. I'm not against female strong characters. I'm not against a female Vulcan being a captain. I like that. But my issue with it was it just felt so crappy and so cheaply made that they're using the SJW thing as a way to keep people from protesting against them. And once again, I have nothing wrong with gay or female characters being leads. I want more of that. But I want them to be more developed. And it just felt like this new Star Trek thing was Discovery. They were trying to appease to a newer generation that didn't exist. They were trying to be more hip, more in your face about things, without that philosophical space adventure that Star Trek generally is. It felt like the redesign of the Klingons, the prequel nature. It just felt like a classic prequel idea where we take a sci-fi IP, put someplace in a different part of the timeline, make it more gritty and up to date for today's youth, putting some other philosophical things in there, being, here's my paycheck. And it did not feel like that. I mean, Star Trek Discovery did not feel like an actual Star Trek series. I felt like they were trying to be more too gritty, but I felt like they're trying too hard, and they lost some of what made them Star Trek along the way. And once again, I'm not against female characters. I much prefer a female character who is hot and badass, but at the same time, look, what I'm trying to say is I like female characters who are awesome, badass soldiers, but have a good backstory all at once. Like Bastila Shan, Samus Aran, Teal Shan, Mara Jade, badass space warrior women, but have complex stories along the way. Like, I love Mara Jade. She was a mother, a freaking starfighter pilot, a smuggler, a Jedi warrior, a Jedi ambassador, and a Jedi leader. She was the perfect character. Now, and I feel like we're losing that kind of writing technique with our new characters. And the same thing with gay characters. They're only there because they're your stereotypical gay character. It feels like in the 90s when we were first trying these tropes, we were better at doing it than we are now. Ironically and sadly. The other thing is, Star Trek Discovery just fell apart. So I still think it's a good series, but there are still some gnawing problems at it, just retconning everything without trying to go
patched into the lab's tracking systems. Looks like Argus and Derek are still inside. There's a security checkpoint ahead that can grant you access to the rest of the facility. Transmitting coordinates now.
Gumption or movement towards it without being properly set up. I think this is crappy writing. Don't get me wrong, I'm fine with Spock having an older sister. She's great, but still. The other issue I have in the Stargate series, I thought it was decent. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I thought it was choppy. Stargate is one of my favorite games. It's just so definitely Stargate content that I kind of, not forced, but forced on my word, but I came to accept that this is new content and I'm going to watch it nonetheless. I want a sequel to Stargate Universe and Stargate Atlantis. We kind of got that with Stargate books, but come on, you got to do more than that. I'm sorry, you got to do more than that. That's just, it feels like the industry is turning actual writing and artistic exploitation turning into a money-grabbing, soulless industry. That's just me. I could be wrong. It's just how it is. What I miss is the old days of something like shows like Stargate, who actually takes the time to write the show, produce the show, and create like a build-up events, build-up characters, and not just like generic Hollywood copyright, cutter like stereotypical. These were very complex. The old Samantha Carter, the character you get to see evolve over time. I mean, it wasn't just doing like some typical badass favorite thing. You were watching them watch a movie of Star Wars on a Friday night and laughing as at their reactions to it. Or shows like Charmed, just the way the sisters would,
records of a prisoner here.
Shows like Supernatural and Charmed are dying out.
I bet he could share some interesting stories with us. Looks like my contacts here. The chief of security is just ahead. Watch your step.
You see them go for different relationships. You see the drama. You see the loss. You see relationships on screen that aren't just about, hey, let's get as much nudity in here as we can. But you get to see them evolve over time. Yeah, you don't see much but you do see emotion. I think we're replacing the emotion with how I can get away with frustration. No, now don't get me wrong. I love Game of Thrones. I love the section of Game of Thrones. I love it to death. Great. And I'm going to defend people and say, not porn, all porn, I would say attack. I present issues porn industry, I have several issues with it, but to me, I think it's destroying people, destroying people's expectations of relationships, making them realistic, giving another drug. I'm not talking about porn, I'm just talking about psychological. But no, Game of Thrones, they use sex and nudity to tell a story. I love it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. It's just how you go about displaying it. That's why I think some franchises should avoid having nudity like Star Wars. Yeah, I do. They would play Princess Leia out. There's a time and place and intention for how you see things. Time and place and intent are how I describe every human concept, every human action. But when it comes, I think we've lost that in the modern day film industry. I think we've lost our ability to show things in meaningful ways. Now, you can call me old-fashioned. I don't know. I mean, it's complex. I think we need to get back more of the old-fashioned storytelling element into our stories, good character writing. And we have to spend more money on writing and less money on, like, covering nude shots. I'm fine with that. But once again, I'm not against nudity in film or art. I'm against how you display it when you're focusing your show's money on it. That's one thing I will say. Man, I'm weird. Well, peace out, folks. yeah, if you like this video, drop a comment. Peace out. See you later. May the force be with you.